Yo champs, it is Rumblin' Man coming to you today from sunny Florida, which I've got a big window right here, and Florida is not as sunny in this mid-November week for some reason, but we love that. We love a break from the humidity, so it's a really nice day. I hope everyone is doing absolutely great out there on the internet waves. I have a very cool review for you today of just an excellent guitar that is both stunning to look at as well as stunning to play. This guitar is made by SX Guitars, which in the United States and probably abroad as well is distributed by Rondo Music. And if you want to get your hands on one of these or any other fabulous SX instrument, there's a link in the description of this video where you can head on over to Rondo's website and you can find any of the guitars they have available as well as their basses, and you can do so with ease. Now this, from Rondo, is an SX Hawk, which is SX's Strat-style guitar. I'm just going to go on and say it. Stratocaster. Okay, I'm all right. All right, some people have a weird thing when you say Fender names for designs that are based off of the Fender models. But let's face it, it is based off of the Fender Stratocaster, okay? But it's a beautiful, exquisite guitar. Here's the thing. In a world full of copies, right? There are tons of copies out there. There are tons of brands that make a Strat-style model. Some are boutique. Some are very high-end and pricey. Some are middle of the range and overpriced. To me, these guitars by SX could potentially be considered underpriced. In my day and age, I have sampled a lot of instruments by SX. I've owned a couple of their basses and guitars. I have one of their Strat-style models on the wall here today. And in fact, I believe it was just yesterday that I filmed and uploaded, or 2 days ago that I filmed and uploaded a review of a Nashville-style Telecaster style model, Furion, from SX with 3 pickups. Very cool. And so these instruments and me go way back to the very beginnings of my channel. I've always been very fascinated by the pricing because to me, what you get here, the Strat-style guitar that you get here with the SX Hawk, I mean, this is brand new. I love the finish. The setup is very nice. My buddy Jeff did a setup on it, but with all stock parts, it looks great and it really sounds great too. And I think this is an extraordinary product. If you're looking for a Strat-style guitar at a fair price point of only $150, I believe that this is a good way to go. Personal shout out to my good friend Jeff. Jeff lives in the area. He's a local guitar player, guitar collector, and a guitar setup genius. So I want to say thank you, Jeff, for loaning me this SX Hawk for review today. And I hope that I can do some demos that'll do this beautiful instrument justice. I mean, look at it. It is green. Okay, you guys here on the Rumblin' Man channel, you know that I've got a green telly and that I'm all about green. Love the color green. It's so very cool. And honestly, I've for so long I've wanted to try one of the current released Hawks with a maple fretboard, and I've spent a lot of nights on Rondo's website, even looking at the pictures of this vintage green color. I just think it's so cool. But I got to tell you, to have this guitar in my hands, okay. I mean, I know that it's an SX Hawk, and I know what they feel like, but to me, the quality that you get, as far as the build goes, I believe that the quality that you get, and I think Jeff would agree with this, is easily on par with the classic Vibe Squires that cost more than twice the price. And honestly, I dare say that it's pretty close to par with the Mexican-made Standard and Player Series Fenders when it comes to the actual guitar itself and the build quality. I mean, this is really nice. It's got a nice clear gloss finish. This is a Canadian maple neck along with a Canadian maple fretboard, and this is actually an American alder body. I mean, what more can you really ask for when it comes to a really nice neck, really great playing profile, has a very classic Strat feel to it. I mean, it feels like, you know, an old Fender when it was new. I'm just telling you, it's really impressive. Now, where SX does cut corners is with their electronics. And in fact, if you look at the video I released a couple days ago of the Nashville Telly style triple single coil Furion guitar of theirs, I found an electronic issue. And I've owned basses of theirs before in which I found electronic issues. But based on playing this Hawk today, I'm just going to tell you, I think SX really gets it right with their Strat style models, because even though I have to EQ it a little bit to get it to sound the way I want to hear it, it sounds absolutely fabulous. So we're going to do some demos really quick, and kind of synonymous with the Fender Stratocaster or the SX Hawk and Strat style models is blues music and the kind of tones that you get on these upper pickups. The chime, the darker chime, or the more, say, low mid-rangey, warm chime that you can get with the neck and middle pickups, and the blues tones that you can get with a neck pickup. So I want to do a really cool demo real quick here, and I want to play, I'm not a great blues player, but I want to try my hand at some blues. So I'm going to put down a rhythm track in which I'm going to play on the neck and middle pickups, and then switch about halfway through to the bridge and middle pickups. And then I'm going to play a lead track, which is going to be mostly on the neck pickup. And let's see just what kind of blues tones you can get with this guitar. Very, very nice. Now, I will say this, what you're hearing is EQ'd a little bit. So today, for an interface for recording and for the effects I'm using to record today's demo, I am using the Line 6 HX Stomp, which in a lot of ways is a smaller version of the Line 6 Helix, and one that is more focused toward amp simulation more so than effects, but it still has all the effects abilities that you need in a small frame. And for this demo today, I am using two patches I made to be used in coordination with Stratocasters and Strat-style models. One of them, which you heard just now, is called Blue City by Rumblin' Man, and the other one is called Tri-Cloud Park by Rumblin' Man, which is a more ambient patch. And so you're going to hear both these patches in this demo today, and I'm actually going to give them to you at a good rate. I usually sell them at $3.50 a piece, but there's a link in the description of this video where if you use the Stomp or Helix Native, whatever it may be, where you can get these two together for only $5. I'm going to give you both those patches as a bundle. There's an EQ in them that you can turn on and off as you desire, and then there's a few different EQ levels on the amp too, just to where I want to hear a Strat, because I think that some of these pickups tend to be a little darker naturally than I personally would like. So I like to bring out some of that brightness, and I think if you EQ it really good, have some good reverb and stuff, this guitar sounds absolutely beautiful. In fact, using my Tri-Cloud Park patch for Stratocaster style guitars by Rumblin' Man, I want to give you a demo real quick. I play worship music primarily, and I am primarily a Telecaster player, but I also have a couple Strats, and I play Strats a lot too. And this is the patch that I go to when I'm using Strats. So real quick, just with some splashy reverbs and stuff, I want to play a little bit of ambient music like you might hear in modern worship music, and let's see what kind of tones like that you can get using this guitar. Now there's another side of things too, and for this demo I'm going to use a couple patches that I didn't make because this is going to be more of a rock demo, because the thing is, strats shouldn't be underestimated for rock. Personally, if I were to use a Fender style model, for heavier rock music or using a lot of overdrive, personally my choice is to usually go with the Telecaster or even a double humbucker, 72 Tele Deluxe kind of thing. But the thing is, you can use strats for it all day, even if it's not an HSS configuration, even if it's just straight up SSS. A lot of guys do it. I've done it. We've all done it. So let's see what kind of lightly driven rock sounds, 90s rock-ish tones that you can get with this guitar real quick, based off of the bridge pickup. So in case you're not already familiar with Strat-style models or Hawk-style models, okay, basically it has 3 pickups, generally has 3 pickups. Position 1 down here, you're going to be hearing just the bridge pickup. In position 2, you're going to be hearing the middle and bridge pickups, very beautiful chimey sound. Position 3, you're actually hearing just the middle pickup, and that's the position that I don't personally use that often. And then up here in position 4, you're going to be hearing the neck and middle pickups, very nice blues tone. And then up here in position 5, you're going to hear just the neck pickup, which give you more of that Stevie Ray Vaughan hardcore screaming blues kind of sound if you use the right stuff. But real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my patch and I'm going to turn off my EQ setting. So you're about to hear these pickups played with almost flat EQs. Now, I did actually take the bass off just a hair because I just thought it sounded too dark with everything flat. But the thing is, no matter what you're playing through, there's going to be something where you can EQ this thing yourself. So I definitely recommend, toning down a little bit of the low end darkness. But the thing is, this is almost flat EQ settings, and I'm going to just play a little bit. I'm going to do it twice. One time's going to be kind of just some chords, and then one's going to be kind of a little lead sample. And you can hear real quick what each of the 5 pickup settings sounds like on this guitar. So guys, like I said, very cool guitar. If you're on a budget and you're looking for a great, even a workhorse Strat-style guitar right now, you fully have my recommendation on checking out the SX Hawk. This is a beautiful new color. I have played one with the rosewood fretboard before, but I felt like it sounded a little too dark. With the maple, if you do some EQing, these pickups just sound beautiful. You can get great sounds out of this thing. It plays great. The cons are, you will need to do a little EQing on it. You will need to dial in your tone, but you should be doing that with any guitar you play anyway. You need to be taking care of, with your ears, taking care of your tone, how it sounds. Make sure the amp or patch that you're using and the guitar you're using are working very well in correlation with one another. So make sure you're doing that. But other than that, and other than, maybe you might have to replace the wiring eventually, I can't really think of any cons here for $150. So there's a link in the description. Head over to Rondo, get the Hawk, and enjoy rocking out. All right. God bless you guys. Thanks for watching this video today. You can hit me up on Facebook and Instagram, Rumblin' Man, but it all points right back here to the Rumblin' Man YouTube channel, where we have a lot of fun looking at guitars, basses, etc. I got some cool things coming up: a bass guitar system review, a microphone review. We're doing a worship bass class for bass players. We're doing a full course. We got more guitar reviews coming up. Just a lot of really good things. So you want to make sure you subscribe here to the Rumblin' Man channel, and also consider supporting on PayPal or Patreon for those who are able. No pressure there, but we do need your help. However, even if it's just hitting the subscribe and thumbs up button, we need your help to keep this ship sailing and to get the best videos out there we can as often as possible. All right, so God bless you guys. Thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you on the next video. Check out these other vids.